HTML test area. To do HTML test area, use the test area elements. Use test area. That's one advantage of using VS Code. It will just auto print out what you might need. You will now edit what you want to edit or remove. So if you refresh now, this is the box, test area box. You can actually type something inside here. Okay. So let me just do it manually so you can understand it. Let me clean it and start afresh. So this sort of stuff is good, but for the sake of it, let me do it one at a time. Okay. Let me do it. So test area. Let me remove this. Okay, still necessary anyway, but let me just remove only name. Yeah, let me remove only name. So we have ID, columns, and rows. Okay, so inside these columns, you can actually edit this to reduce these columns. You can also reduce the row. You can see how small it is. So that you want to make the columns, let's say 15 columns. Okay, then let me make the row 15. Let me make 15 by 15. See what it gives me. Okay, here's what it gives me. Let me make the column 25. Okay, it makes sense, but let me make it 35. So it's yeah, I think it's a little bit better. Then let me reduce this one to 10. Yeah, it makes more sense this way. So let me give it an ID, because we want to grab the value of it. So let's say, let me give it demo as a, let me give the ID as a demo. Then let me add a button. Inside this button, the word for the button will be get. Let me use the word get value. Let me just write it together. Get value. Okay. So what this button will do, once we click this button, we get the value of this test box. Everything that you put inside this, but either it alert it or it write it in the screen through document.write, or we do console.log. We view it in our console.log. So inside our btn, which is button, let's give the type to button. Okay. Now let me just write a simple function, a function name that we will call. But before that, on click, the name of the function that we will write is let me use say get value. Let me just use get. Let me just use get. Get is what I want to use now. Nothing much. Again, then inside our script, okay, we now write our JavaScript. Okay. What we want to do actually, just to grab for HTML test area, we have already achieved HTML test area, but we want to grab the value from it. That's why we are going this long process. Okay. So inside this our script, we use JavaScript to grab the test. So we now write our function. We use allo function. So get equals to parameter. Okay. Then our curly braces. Then we now write our code inside. So we now say value. Don't want this thing to be blocking my view. Value. For this value, we have to make this value a variable. So let's use const. I prefer const const value equal to document dot get element by id, get element by id, the name of the id demo, okay. So name of the demo dot value, okay. So we're getting the value of whatever the user will input here, okay. So after we have gotten the value, still inside the same function, let's say alert value, okay. Let's make this in let's make the word friendly. Let's just use user input values, okay. Let me use the word user input values, okay. User underscore user input value, okay. So this is what we use, so to be very easy for us to understand. So user input value, okay. So yeah, I think the code is okay now. Okay, so once we input anything here and click get value, it will get the value here. It will just alert, it just pop up and alert it for us. Or after alert, we use documents dot write and also console dot log. So let's put something here. Let's say um, I'm use block writer. I am Emeshi. Comma coding for fun. Okay, let me use this one and just use this simple sentence, full stop, okay. Let me get the value. You can see I'm Emeshi coding for fun, so it's not getting the value. So let's use document.light instead of alerting it here with this window alert. The text, the output will be written somewhere down here, okay. Let's see how that goes. What we have to do is just change this alert to document dot write. Yeah, it's supposed to be document dot write, okay. Get value. This thing is supposed to work, but okay. In order for us to do this, we have to, instead of document.write, we have to, let me do something else. Let me use the same pattern. Let me come to this place below this button and say h1, enter, give it an ID, for an ID of demo 2, not the ID of demo 2, and then style it and give it a font size, a larger font size of 6 em. Okay, so let's do something here. Let's say yeah, let's say let me use const output underscore value, because we want to output the value, output value, okay, equal to document, yeah, document that get element by id, document that get element by id, the name of this id, which is demo2 demo2 dot dot inner html equal to user input value. Okay, so I think we get what I've gotten what we need. So if we say something like hello everyone, say something like this, get value. I think I'm getting something wrong here. Something supposed to get this hello was supposed to be printed here. So let's find out why. This const, okay, there is problem from somewhere. Let's say beam get value supposed to display here. Where's the error coming from now? Where is this error coming? Let's refresh and try again. Put something, say 1 2 3, get value. Nothing is happening. What is happening? Let me check the code. Okay, what's happening? Let's start from the top. Okay. Oh, here's the issue. This JH is doing nothing here, so that's the issue. This is what is causing it to do that. So let's remove this. So it will think it will work now. Is there any other? I doubt. The code is clean and good now. So let's type in some value. Let's say is this capital letter MSC. Let's use this test. Let's get the value and see what will happen. Yeah, perfect. You see that. So you now get the value and then print it here, as you can see. That's what I mean. So this is for using to this as in we are trying to display it in the screen in the header one, which is here. We created the ID and give it an name demo2. So we use it to display the value that we get from this test area and then display it inside our head one, and we also add some attribute and values to it, which is this style now, and then we also add the value which is font size of 6 here. Okay, now let's do console.log. Here is the console.log. Okay, this is console.log. I've already written it here. Console.log. Let me bring it more down. Okay, so console.log. Okay, console.log. Okay, then we give it argument. We put what we put here. We input the output value. Just want to console log the output value. Okay, output value. Okay, so let's go to our developer 2 and see what is happening in the console.log. Okay, here's our console.log. Let's type in something here and see what will happen in the console.log. Let's say the same MSC. This is proprietor MSC. Okay, let's see what will happen. Okay, you can see it. The console.log, it logged in console.log, and it also display in our header one. So that is it for HTML test area. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.